Mickey's Mail Mix-Up is a very educational, fun episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus and a brilliant way to, I believe, end the first season. There are 10 episodes released to date. I don't know if they're doing any more or if they're going to jump to season 2, but I will keep an eye out. This is, of course, the 10th episode of season 1. It's directed by Jeff Gordon, and as always, there will be spoilers from now as I go through the episode and share some thoughts. As always, I'm not the target audience in terms of age, but I really enjoy watching these as a Disney fan, and I love seeing how educational they are. And I have to say, this one has a lot of opportunities for learning and some interaction as well. Starts off with Mickey getting the mail. He gets all of the mail. His mailbox bursts open with mail, packages, letters for everybody else, and Minnie comes along and we learn that everybody's mail has gone to the clubhouse. So Mickey and Minnie decide that they can sort the mail and deliver it to the intended recipients. And Mickey asks the viewer to help identify the recipients because the parcels and the letters have pictures of the characters on the front, giving the viewer the chance for a couple of seconds to recognise the picture and speak back to Mickey with the name of the character. There's also some colour sorting as they're sorting the letters by colour into the relevant mailbag, so an opportunity there for learning about colours. And then off Minnie and Mickey and Pluto go in the car, and then we get the first mouse tool because the letters are flying out of the mailbags, so they tie them closed with a ball of yarn. They then deliver to Clara and her bake sale, and then they end up counting chickens because there are 6 chickens blocking the way, and they use their second mouse tool, the mouse pal, crossing guard Clara Cluck. And again, we count 6 chickens as they cross the road. Why did the chicken cross the road? I didn't think of that when I was watching it, but I certainly did now. And they then go to Goofy, and they deliver Goofy's anchor for his boat. And Goofy says, just toss the anchor to me. And I don't know if this is the first time, but I don't remember this being a frequent thing. Mickey asked the viewer to help out, to help them get the strength to do this by putting their arms up in the air. And I don't know this for certain, but I don't feel like there's a lot of encouraging direct movement with direct instructions in Clubhouse. There was that Mouse Size mini-series, which was a lot of fun, but certainly for Clubhouse, it's not something I remember being that frequent, so I thought that was quite interesting. Of course, they throw the anchor, it puts a hole in the boat, and they use the baby elephant mouse tool to plug the hole. I definitely wouldn't have guessed that that's what the mouse tool was for. They then deliver Donald's new clothing for his lion, and then they deliver Pete his bunny slippers, and then they go to Von Drake, and they find out that, oh, and Daisy and her tickets as well. And then they go to Von Drake, and they find out that the mail was messed up because of his mail sorting machine, which I think anybody could have guessed. And they help him fix it, but it's a bit of chaos, so they use the last mouse tool, which is a magnet, and then they're putting the gears together, and we get some more interaction with the colours and helping identify which colours go where with the gears. And then we end, of course, with the hot dog dance. So the story itself is really great. It's a nice little adventure story as they drive around to these different people and solve all of these little problems. But we also have great opportunities for learning with the colours and the counting. And of course, there are opportunities for interacting with identifying the characters by their pictures and putting arms up in the air. This one has a lot of substance. It has a lot going for it, and I think it's a really solid episode. When I watched the first episode of Clubhouse Plus, I wasn't sure if I was going to continue watching the rest. I just wanted to see what it was like, if there were any changes, any differences, and I actually really thoroughly enjoyed it. I missed it. I missed watching this. It's good fun. As an older viewer, I find it to be fun and entertaining and kind of relaxing. And obviously for younger viewers, it's definitely very educational. I think it has a lot of substance. It has a lot to offer. Some of the episodes don't have as many opportunities for direct learning about colours and counting and shapes. This one definitely does. And as I said, it's a really great episode. Mickey's Mail Mix-Up is definitely a really solid way to end what I think is the first season of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, or at least this first batch of episodes. Definitely something that's pretty impressive.